So before we get started, I wanted to apologize for the lack of movie reviews in the past couple of weeks. I've been moving to a new house for my growing family, but I'm back with a brand new recording space, so let's talk some Deadpool. So this is a movie that I was really looking forward to go see. I absolutely love the first Deadpool movie. It's such a simple but great movie to watch. And I didn't want to get my expectations too hyped up for this movie. I wasn't expecting it to be better than the first film, and it certainly isn't, but I still had a fun time with it. Ryan Reynolds again kills it in this movie. He's just so good as the character of Deadpool. It feels like he hasn't missed a single step since we last saw him in this role. His timing and his delivery are just so perfect. But it was the new additions to this movie that really stood out to me. Josh Brolin as Cable instantly makes this movie far more interesting. My only problem with this character is that he's missing for the first act of this film, and I was wishing they introduced him sooner because once he's in the story, the movie just takes off. But it was Zazie Beetz as Domino who was the standout character for me. She was great in this movie and such an awesome character. And I was really curious to see how they're gonna pull off her mutant power of luck in this film, and they do it in such a simple and effective way that I totally bought into her character. She's just such an awesome character, and really when I was going into this film, I was just hoping that it would just make me laugh like the last one did, and for the most part it did. It had some jokes that didn't land, but a lot of jokes that really made me laugh in this film. For most comic book movies, especially these days, it's mostly an action film that happens to have humorous moments in it. But for Deadpool, it's the complete opposite. It's a comedy that also has action in it, and the action is fun and entertaining to watch, especially the scenes with Domino. Again, her character is so badass in this film. It's probably one of my favorite characters. The story also does go a bit deeper and try to give Wade a bit more heart, and I applaud it for doing that, but this is where the movie falters a bit for me. The first film was just such a simple and focused story that it was able to hit those serious tones a bit more deeper than this film, and I feel like this one bit off a little bit more than it could chew. And as a result, the movie does seem to have a lot of fluff, especially this one sequence with the X-Force. I mean, it does accomplish what it set out to do and make me laugh, and I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing a lot during this sequence, but looking back on it, I was kind of wondering, like, what was the point of all of it? I mean, why not just cut that sequence out completely and save yourself a lot of money and time and focus in on the stuff that actually does matter? And all the extra stuff does make the movie seem a lot longer than it already is. I mean, it's only a 2-hour movie, but it feels so much longer than that because of all the extra stuff it's trying to do. So in the end, this movie does try to do too much at times. It's not better than the first one, but it didn't have to be for me. I went into it wanting to laugh, have fun, and be entertained, and it did all that for me. So I'm giving Deadpool 2 3 out of 5 stars. So now it's your turn. If you saw Deadpool 2, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like and share it. Solo, a Star Wars story, comes out next week, and I will be doing a series of videos like I always do of all the new Star Wars films, so be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of those. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.